We can vlog if we want to, we can leave our friends behind, because your friends don't vlog, and if they don't vlog, well, they're no friends of mine. Okay, so this has to be really quick, because I am in the middle of packing. Which is, speaking of which, remember I said that we got to move on the 15th? Well, if you haven't been stalking my Facebook page, you wouldn't know. But we got the house early. We get to move in on the 1st. So I'm over the moon. I'm a complete mess because this is a mess. I have to find a way to pack this all up in 2 weeks. While prepping for grad and honors night and trying to bring all my marks up so I can get high honors instead of low honors. I found stuff I didn't even know I had. Old certificates and hoopla. Some of my old, like my art books. Anyway, gibberish for Maddie. This is completely off the top of my head, which is probably what you were hoping for. Getting only by grad. There you go. It means absolutely nothing. And mine probably sounds like an Asian language as well. Lady Gaga. Okay, for today all I can think of is Born This Way. God makes no mistakes because baby you were born this way or something along those lines. Yeah, and that makes me think of Kelly, of course, so very much. So it's very Kelly Thompson moment right there. As for the walking through the whole place, I will not do that here, so Alex, you'll have to wait for a while for me to show you that. But I will do a full walkthrough of the new house when we have it in 2 weeks. Yeah, right, I was supposed to tell you guys about my trip last week. I promised Rosie I would. It was, like I said to Rosie, it was pretty much confidential, a lot of it, but we did some astrology stuff. We did a lot of how you yourself work and how you work with other people. So that was really good. And I'm looking forward to the next one, which is end of June. Anything else new? There's someone new at work, which is kind of awkward because she's in a bunch of my classes. So it's like, I always feel really inadequate whenever someone that I know starts working with me. There's my mommy issues coming up. Other than that, that's pretty much it. All I've got. I'm reading one of the new Kathy Glass books. Mommy told me not to tell. I love Kathy Glass's work, and she wrote a parenting book, which I have to read at some point because, I just have to read it. I love her work. She's British, so that makes it all better. Misfits, because Alice was mentioning Misfits. Yes, Misfits is pretty amazing. And television shows, I also love Queer as Folk. I watched every single episode, and I'm debating watching them all over again this summer. Every single episode, there's an average about 15 to 20, give or take, episodes a season, and there's 5 seasons, and each episode is about 45 minutes to an hour. So you do the math, I'm not going to, but I watched that in like a week's period. Needless to say, I was really tired. Anyway, that's all for today, so I'll cut to the karate stuff. Today we are going to do a fighting stance. This is one we use most often when sparring, or kumite. For sparring, it's like a cross of front stance and back stance. So your back feet sort of goes on a 30 to 40 degree angle from your rear, I suppose, and your front foot straight forward. And step it out a bit so they're not quite in line. The big toe should be about in line with your heel. And sink down on them equally. If you have to disperse your weight unevenly, make it out of 60 to 40. And here we can jump back, we can jump forward, and we can kick. And this has been an encounter with Alberta. Miss you guys.